Conditions here today, precipitation, it's pissing down. Welcome to the first instalment of Tacklebags. Behind me, Exeter Chiefs. Why is it a rugby union match, I ask? Or he asks, or whoever asks. Well, I've decided to benchmark rugby union and what it has to offer. Conditions here today, pissing down. Vans packed, like I'm organised. Right, off for a drink. So we've arrived, as I said, and I would like to now introduce Mr. May Rears, who's joined me for this. Are you going to step out the van at any time?
I can,
how would you like to sort of pitch today? What are we here for?
Well, we're here to watch real rugby.
Real rugby?
Real rugby.
What is real rugby?
Real rugby is the original game with laws and...
You're struggling with this, aren't you? You're the rugby union expert, and hopefully you'll be able to explain exactly what the hell's going on when I'm sat there. This is the first rugby union game I've ever been. So, yeah, we've arrived. We're going to have a drink. It looks like you've already started.
Well, I did, yes.
Yeah, okay. And with that, we're about to walk to the stadium, which is over there. So, hopefully, we'll have a good time. And I'll explain to you exactly what Tacklebags is.
Okay. Why are we here?
Don't ask that question. What's that you've shut in?
I might have had a little accident. There's literally donkeys.
He's talking rugby union already.
And they played against Blackpool College.
I haven't a clue. It's that posh. We've just been brought some blankets. How would you explain the blankets?
All I'd like to say is you wouldn't get that sort of hospitality up north, would you?
Oh, right, okay.
Rugby league match, you wouldn't get that, would you?
No, you wouldn't. Oh, it's a bit ropey. There's a mix of fans, is that right?
Correct. It's a mix of fans. There'll be anything from kids. You'll get your posh crowd, as you rugby league will say, because you think that all rugby
Are you
unions are
posh?
No, well, what do you think?
Well,
I don't think I'm posh. No. You'll get a mix from absolutely every kind of background possible.
I imagine rugby union is full of Nancy's.
I don't think you're quite right there. I think you're definitely not right. You said that a bit louder. The band stopped exactly the point.
I noticed also that although we're not massive fans of Exeter, we do actually have the right colours on, because orange is actually a part of the badge. I've just clocked.
Oh, it is. It's the chief sign is orange.
So we're in the in crowd.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, he's off again. Is it like this at every rugby union match?
The thing is, we're not at the venue. We're at the badge.
Oh yeah.
Remember that?
Yeah. Wait till we get to the venue.
I think you'll be surprised at the atmosphere in the ground, but not knowing what rugby league's like.
A lot of clapping, I imagine.
It always amazes me, coming from an outdoor world, that when people come to the rugby, obviously we live in England, we live in the southwest, it's winter, it's horrendous weather, and people aren't prepared to the weather. So they might turn up, they haven't even got a coat on. Now,
But if you were younger, would you have gone out with all like your outdoor kit when you were going out?
I would have done.
Oh God, no wonder you didn't end up getting any women when you were younger.
I know, but I was always dry.
Sound advice, filling up nicely. Although I'm really not feeling the rugby union vibe yet.
Wait till we get into the ground.
Okay. Interestingly enough, in the introduction to Tacklebags, I looked at Warrington playing Halifax in the replay of the Challenge Cup in 1954, where it was a record crowd of 102,500.
Wow.
For and I was looking at attendances and thinking, like, well, what does it take? What's going to attract people to come to rugby matches now? And now we're just looking at Exeter Chiefs, which is 12,500 last year. The average this year is 4,500. That's a
shocking.
massive drop-off.
Shocking. The last few times I've seen Exeter play, there's been probably 12,000 there, and it's been a wicked vibe in the ground with 12,000. So 4,000.
When you say a wicked vibe, this is watching Rugby Union, though.
Which is obviously the superior game to Rugby League, yes.
Oh, we're still sticking to that narrative. All right, fair enough. Just to put things in perspective, there is a sausage dog on the table over there. They're that posh, they have a sausage dog on the table. The sausage dog's probably got a season ticket on a lanyard. A bit like them over there. Anyway, the sun's out.
Thank the Lord.
Still putting our waterproofs on. I've not told you about why we're doing this yet.
Still haven't.
So we're walking to the and leaving the blue ball. Which,
Nice one to him.
oh, okay. Is he not there later?
No, he's the early doors guy.
Oh, okay. Right, well, we'll leave the blue ball and off we go. I think it's up this road.
Yeah, I think you're right, actually.
And just over the motorway. Everybody's got a 4x4 here, haven't they?
No,
Definitely a Rugby Union
not
match.
everybody has got a 4x4 here. And I am shocked.
What about?
I'm shocked at the lack of people.
The lack of people? Yes.
Seconds just collecting for the foundation.
I haven't actually thought about
All right, thanks. So, this is we can see the thing here.
Yes.
Yeah. That's the stadium. So we're in this stand, I think, or we can go anywhere we like.
In this stand?
Yeah.
Probably, yeah.
When we get, let's get a beer,
Let's get a beer, yeah.
and then what we'll do is I'll explain what TACKLEBAGS is all about and why we're here.
Yeah. Why are we here?
Oh, don't ask me that question. Meat pasty, £6.25. Quite a substantial bit of pastry there. But it's like a proper Cornwall pasty, isn't it?
Yeah, Cornish.
Cornish.
I think it's worth it. £6.
Bit expensive.
Well, in the high street you'd pay £3 maybe, but we are at a stadium, so.
All right. Well, meat and potato pasty it is. For scoring it, I would say 7 out of 10. Really thought of it before, but Rugby Union's a winter game, isn't it?
Yeah. So I'm imagining it must be a very different feel
For a summer game.
for a summer game. Yeah. 'Cause
Oh yeah. I mean, here we are eating pastries, which happens to be the best pastry now that you've
this
ever
is the
had.
best pasty I've ever had. I have
Yeah.
to say, honestly, I'm
I called it pastry. I've already acclimatised to the Rugby Union sort of speak, haven't I? It's definitely a pasty. Cornish pasty. It is very nice, I have to say. It's probably a nice one. Rugby League. I mean, it's in the summer, and it's a lot more pleasurable because you're going out in your t-shirt, your shorts, and stuff
Very
like that. Yeah.
manly, I think.
Is it?
A bit more hardy.
Oh, okay. Well, Rugby League used to be like that.
Well, did it?
Yeah.
In the summer. A bit
Well, no.
similar to football, really.
Well, no, because they play in the winter, don't they? I like it when they get the orange ball out, you know, when it's snowy and stuff like that.
When does that happen in rugby league?
It happened only 2 years ago.
Really?
Yes. But that's the food, or under the stand, in Exeter Rugby Union.
Should we find our seats?
We're standing. £47 to stand. £47 to stand and watch Rugby Union.
Bargain.
Bargain? Jesus. Here we go, down the tunnel. All the stars out on the pitch there. No idea who they are. Oh, and the clouds moving in. That's good.
Are we in this? This?
Yeah, we're in this.
We need to find a bit where we.
Where you can see. Is this Northampton or Exeter?
That's Northampton. Exeter's over there.
Oh. So what do you think about the pre-match build-up?
Well, we haven't really experienced it yet, have we?
Well, this is it. Do you think we'll get on TV, on dance cam?
I doubt it.
Do you dance? Is that it?
Are you ready, boys? You ready? Lift me up. Oh, of course it.
Yeah. So here's a tacklebags observation. There is around about 30 players on Exeter warming up. So they've got a very comprehensive one-on-one warm-up routine.
Yeah.
Whereas you look at the away side, clearly they've only got themselves. Just an observation that might be more advantageous, that you've got 30 or 40 players to do your warm-up with,
Yeah, but surely
rather than...
if you're at home,
Yeah, no, if you're at home.
Take that
Yeah, because they wouldn't pay the bus ticket. Look at that colour of the sky.
no, it's meant to, no.
Conditions deteriorating.
Number 14,
About it.
top man.
Oh, all right.
Play for England.
Okay, well, off we go. And explain the rules as we go along.
Now that's a good kick. That's a good kick. That was a good kick.
Kick and clap. What if it keeps the crowd happy? So it's half time. It's now 21-0
Yeah.
to Exeter. A game, I would say, that's been played in very cold conditions.
Yes.
My hands are absolutely freezing. What can we say about coming to Exeter Rugby League? Rugby Union. Oh, shit, yeah. Sorry, I forgot where it was.
I'd say it's friendly. Would you say that?
Yeah, seemed very friendly.
Very friendly. The best pasty I've ever had.
Best pasty you've ever... It's still playing on your mouth. The pasty.
As far as the game goes, Exeter are winning, and that's enjoyable. That's nice. I'd say that there's not a bigger crowd here than would normally be here. Not that I come that much.
Yeah.
That's surprising.
Yeah. I reckon there's about 8,000 there.
It's hard to tell, isn't it?
It is hard to tell. Should we go and check out what the half-time entertainment is?
Yes.
Half-time entertainment is it a dinosaur or...
Looks like a dinosaur, yeah.
It looks like a... Oh, someone's throwing a ball up and then somebody's got to catch it. That's the half-time entertainment. Oh dear, the referee's gone down injured. Yes, he's been hit, he's hurt his shoulder. Oh dear. Just the three trainers on the pitch now to take a natural break in the second half. Manly injuries, apparently. But at 35-7, I'm sure Northampton just want to get on that coach home. I would, it's fucking freezing. Run it!
Come on, we want to tie this ball.
What's he stopped it for? Oh, someone's on the floor. Oh no. I'm going to pause the camera, I think. This could take a few minutes, a scrum. The scrum is still to be played. Crowd getting excited. Ball ready to be fed in. 5 minutes later.
Come on!
After all that, the referee blows his whistle. Yes, as I thought. Well, it looks with 15 seconds left on the clock at 35-12 to Exeter. This game's a foregone conclusion. And the hooter goes. The happy clappers. So, that was it. That was the game.
Yep. As far as I'm concerned, it's a bit too cold.
Bit too cold. Okay, let's go and get a drink.
So, Dennis, what's your opinion of your first rugby union match?
First rugby union match. I have to temper it with the fact that there isn't that investment in terms of like, oh, I'm a big Exeter fan, or anything else.
Yeah. That's fair. That's fair.
I appreciate the fact that when you watch them, you can tell that they're professionals and they're good at what they do. It's the game I don't like. So it's not necessarily where, oh, you look at them bunch of, Nancy's playing. No, that isn't it. It's the fact that the game itself doesn't lend itself to an exciting 40 minutes each side, proper this, that and the other. There's too much stop-start. You can't get away from that because it's rugby union.
There is a lot of stop-start, but that's part of the game. And when I watch a game of rugby league, I don't see it as being a full game, and I think they're cutting corners, and it's not a proper game. So I'm coming at from the opposite side to you. I think today wasn't the best game to have watched because it's so bloody cold.
That has made a difference.
That is definitely, it always makes a difference, without a doubt. And I think we will never agree on the two.
Well,
games.
Really. I would ask you to have an open mind at this point because I'm going to take you to a rugby league game, and then you're going to be able to say, "Oh, okay," or "Yeah, I was right."
I will look forward to that. I can't imagine I'll change my mind because, like I say, it's not the proper game of rugby, but I will come and watch it.
Well,
I will do that with an open mind.
Yes.
Definitely.
That's good to hear it.
I'm still not sure why we're here.
Well, maybe I'll explain in a bit. Let's have another drink, and then I'll explain exactly what Tacklebags is all about.
Okay.
Sausage and mash, burger and chips, Exeter style. Oh, what is it that you want to ask me?
Okay. So the podcast that you do, is this part of it?
Are you asking what this is all about and why we're here?
Yeah, I'm wondering why we're here. That's basically, I'm wondering why we're here. Yeah.
Well, this is Tacklebags, and what this is about is. Are you listening? Or are you looking? You're not even listening. Tacklebags is basically trying to understand why we can't attract a crowd of 102,000 people to watch a rugby match now. What's attractive about going to a rugby match now?
I think the attraction is the same as it always has been. I think the expense is a massive difference. And also people have lots of other ways of entertaining themselves.
Yeah.
I.e. the TV, Sky Sports or whatever. And it's a lot cheaper than paying. What did you pay today?
£47 each.
Yeah, which is, you can't do that every week.
You can't do it every week.
You can't do that every week.
No.
I don't know.
Not to watch rugby union, anyway.
It is a lot, and I just think times have changed. I really do.
£6.80 for a beer in the ground.
Yeah, which is why we only had a half each.
Yeah, I wish it was. What would you say was the best bit about today, Mr. Mayrays?
Well, not being funny, but it has to be the pasty.
The pasty. So Exeter Rugby Union, the pasty.
Yeah.
Quality food down south. So I think that's the result of Exeter Rugby Union day out.
Yes.
Is the pasty was excellent.
Yes. I think the staff in the pub were lovely.
Yep.
Yeah. The ladies were very friendly with us.
Okay. They were. But soon you have to go and climb up there and get into your pop top and sleep there for the night. How do you feel about that?
Well, yes. But the food was nice, wasn't it? So,
Food was
yeah, all right.
Yeah.
Considering we're in January, I think this has been a nice day out.
January.
Yes.
I've got no heater in the van. Right. Well, I think we should sign off there and go to sleep.
On we.
That's Tacklebags in a nutshell. It's morning time. That was the first night of Tacklebacks. How did you sleep, Mr. Mears?
Oh, lovely.
Yeah.
Very nice.
You were up
Works
in the
very
pop
well.
top last night. It was quite a windy night last night, I noticed. Your ass was certainly firing off, is what I'm getting at.
Yes, sorry about that.
So, we'll have a cup of coffee and then we'll head back. Bit condensation. Oh dear, although I can't walk straight. I'm walking like John Wayne. Well, we'll discuss how we're going to mark tackle bags for the future, what was going to be the criteria, and that's it. This is the leather and lace. I don't know what it means. Like the decoration here, don't they? Well, yeah, let's just have a look at. Here's our resident parrot at the leather and lace. Anything about rugby league, sir? Nothing. Okay. He's not taking part, which is probably a good thing, because we're the experts here.
Well, he just keep repeating himself, didn't he?
Oh, very good, yes. Right, so travel to Exeter. Well, I've made a few notes.
Yeah.
It was 50 miles for us, an hour. I did around about 41 miles to the gallon.
Yeah, I would have done a lot less.
What's 41 miles to the gallon in pounds now? It's probably...
Well, that just basically means you're a slow driver, doesn't it?
Well, yeah. But that's not such a bad thing. So I reckon that cost us about 15 quid in petrol. That becomes in fuel because it's diesel. That'll become important because part of this channel is that I need everybody to buy us a coffee. So,
Yeah. Or a pint.
or a yeah. I don't think I'd ever put any fuel in if I did that.
No.
So the other thing about the ground in Exeter is that it's an hour out of town if you're walking and you get into the centre of Exeter.
Yeah.
It's one of them out of town stadiums that,
Yeah.
now I don't know about you, but when I used to watch Warrington, that was in like a residential area, and it was quite near a lot of the pubs, and everybody would go to the pub and walk to a match. Do you not think you lose a bit of that with Exeter?
Well, yes and no, because I used to go and watch Bristol when they were in their old ground, and that was, again, pubs surrounded by pubs, and you had the atmosphere because it's an in-town. If you go and watch Bath play, it's wicked because it's right in the city. It's surrounded by pubs. You've got the whole... It feels like the whole of the city's come to the ground.
Is this you trying to say that we should have gone to Bath instead of
No,
Exeter?
no.
I did do a bit of research. You can get a train, I think, and it goes to the Digby and Soughton stop, just near the ground.
Oh, right, I don't know.
So you're going to save yourself a £5 on the fucking taxi.
Well, I could have done, yeah.
For us, though, it was right near the M5. So if you're going to say, oh, it's convenient because they can,
Yeah.
but it still employs a park and ride. So you can't really park near the ground unless you did what we did, and we're treated like VIP guests.
Well, a lot of people actually do that.
yeah,
they do
Well, they can
actually.
get about 200 cars on that car.
Yeah,
like I said.
yeah.
So
Yeah. The first time I ever went to Exeter, we didn't know about that pub, and we parked on a trading estate.
why are we doing the videos?
And yes,
Yeah.
and
Trading
it was-
estate.
Yeah, that's what it's like. It's like
Tradesman's entrance.
Yeah.
Nothing changes, does it? Because obviously everybody's doing this regeneration of grounds and things. It ends up being out of town.
Yeah, well, I think it's a shame.
Yeah,
I really do.
yeah. And I think the favourite places to go could be on this journey. The fact that the best places to go are going to be the ones where they've got the stadium in the middle of the town.
I would think so. Yeah.
How would you give it a rating out of 10 though if you were going to regularly watch Exeter?
Actually, I'd probably give it a high rating because it's easy to get to, whereas the ones in town can be a real pain to get to.
Yeah.
I mean, you might have the enjoyment of drinking from pubs along the way to get there, or
Yeah.
whatever.
We did have to get there quite early to maintain our space, didn't we?
We did. I think
Pretty much when the bubble opened.
yeah, it was. So no, I'd give it a high score, I think, because the access is really easy.
All right. Well, I mean, it's out of 5. I think.
I'd give it a 4 then, because
All right. Because see, you're in charge of the numbers. It's a rugby union match.
Yeah.
Right. Okay then. So the next bit we want to talk about is the venue.
As in
And
the
what I
stadium?
mean is
What do you mean?
well, the price. Let's go with it. Let's get to the price first.
Oh, right, okay.
As a rugby union fan, it's expensive, isn't it?
Yeah. Well,
I don't know what the discounts are, mind, on a season ticket, but
no, I don't. It used to be, we used to pay, I'd say, between 14 to 17 pounds when I used to go a lot. When I used to go to Bristol or Bath, that was kind of the average. So
How
what
old
was it
were you
this
then?
time? No, this is only, it's not that long ago.
oh, okay.
This is maybe 10 years ago. So what was it now? 25 quid, was it?
47.
47?
Yes.
Shit. Oh, I didn't even realise that. Christ. Oh, I thought that was for the two
No.
of us.
No. It's 47 each.
Oh my god. Yeah, that is expensive.
Yeah.
So what's rugby league? On
Well,
average, do you know?
This is, I mean, I don't know what it's going to be like in 2023, but when I went in a few years ago, I remember paying, and I think it was Warrington playing Salford, and it was £22 each.
Jesus.
Well, you've got something to say about the price. 47 it was. 47 quid.
Yeah, wow, I'm quite shocked at that actually.
Yeah.
Yeah. And was there any cheaper tickets?
No, that was the cheapest
That was
one.
the cheapest ticket.
The cheapest ticket, and that was standing.
Yeah. I'm gonna get some point.
Oh, okay. That's really took it out of you, that price, hasn't it? You can get a pint.
Going over there. I said it's a bit awkward. I said, well, he's got his own porn channel.
God's sake.
They went, what? What do you mean?
You can't do that in here.
I said, I'm joking.
You do come out. Anyway,
Anyway,
I'm going to
and
reveal.
we've got to move in 10 minutes.
All right. Well, I'm going to reveal something now.
Yeah.
No, I'm revealing something.
TB. TACKLEBAGS.
Oh, good man.
last
Good
night.
man. Yeah. So I bet everybody's
Oh.
wondering where to get this T-shirt from.
I'm wondering, is it an economically good price as well?
It's very economical. 47 quid. Right, let's move on. Anything to say about the toilets? Did you enjoy your toilet experience?
No, because it was just one huge long urinal.
Oh, okay, okay.
I mean, they're probably all like that.
Yeah, yeah. Well, at Wilderspool, where Warrington played originally,
Yeah.
it was just a breeze block wall.
Excellent.
Now, we've mentioned the pasty. Can I please ask you to stop talking about the pasty?
It was good though.
It was the best pasty in the
I tell you what,
south.
you're going to not find anything nowhere near as nice when you go up north.
All right, okay. Well, that's a challenge in itself. How would you describe that out of 5? I think. What score would you give it?
Well, do you know, I'd probably give it 3.5.
Beer prices as well in the grounds, like £6.50, wasn't it?
£6.50. 3 to 3.5.
All right.
Yeah.
I mean, I actually thought, yeah, it was good as.
Yeah, but you're used to rugby league, aren't you?
Right, next one I've put is fan engagement. Now, this criteria, by the way, will change because I'm not entirely sure how to judge it, because some teams won't have all this going on. But the pre-match entertainment, we didn't really see anything. I mean, our experience was going to the pub, which was really good.
Yeah.
So it's
but
pre-match.
for Exeter, that's
That's what I mean.
part of the,
Yeah, and they had music on, and they
Yeah.
had their food on, and all that business. So I thought, from the pre-match, from that point of view, that was excellent.
Yeah.
At the game itself in the stadium, there wasn't really much there, was there?
I didn't see anything. I mean, we did leave it until the last minute to go up
Yeah,
again,
yeah,
didn't
yeah.
we? So
Like half-time
Half-time.
interval entertainment was a guy in a dinosaur suit on it.
Oh, I
But
can't
I thought it was quite funny because they played the Benny Hill music, which is probably not PC either now.
not these
But,
days.
although, did he escape all that? I don't really know. Maybe he
No,
did.
I think he got away with it.
Did it? Got away with it. He had it also, they're kicking a ball up and
Oh, they had
people
kids-
trying to catch it
they-
and stuff like
yeah.
that. I mean, as a spectacle, I think it's dependent on who was running around being chased by this dinosaur, whatever it was,
Yeah.
because that was quite comical.
Yeah. Yeah. I
Oh,
mean,
hang on a minute. They had dance camp, and you got on dance camp with your little Remember, on a big screen.
Did I?
Yeah.
Don't remember that.
It must have been after another beer.
Possibly.
They weren't quite focused on you. It was a couple in front.
Oh, was it?
Did see you in the background going like this. The big screen I thought was really good.
Yeah.
And the other thing,
I've always imagined that
No.
big screen is at every ground.
it's not a given. No, not at all. I don't even know at this stage which ground has got a big screen. Really. They only have it there when there's TV, but that seems to be a permanent fixture.
Yeah, I would say. I think most of them have.
And the good thing about it is, from a tacklebags idea point of view, here's one, is that they kept putting on when the referee blew up for an infringement, and it told you what it was blowing up.
Oh, I thought that was good as well.
And as a fan, you know, especially in rugby union, because there seems to be more interpretations of what he's on about, is that is actually quite useful, because you can sort of...
Well, that's useful to me being a rugby union fan, because I can't keep up with the law and the way they keep changing it.
Yeah. So, fan engagement wise, I'd say that was, again, for me, it was above average.
Yeah. Yeah. I'd agree actually. I'd give you a 4 on that.
Alright. Yeah, this is going to be hard to beat.
Exactly.
How else can I mark rugby union down? Yeah, the tackle bag idea I had is that maybe they could link up the ref to the big screen, so you've got more interpretation of what's going on. That would be good. Here's one for you. There's not much to discuss here, but what about overall atmosphere? Bearing in mind that there was a crowd average of 12,500. There was 8,000 there.
I think it's a hard one because
And the weather was shit.
the weather was shite, wasn't it? Yeah.
The rules for rugby union. I mean, we talk about atmosphere,
Yeah.
right? Part of that is because it's stop-start all the time,
Yeah. It's
because of the rules.
because it's the proper way to play rugby.
I know you've explained you like that side of it, which is fair enough.
Yeah.
But have there been any significant rule changes in the last few years?
Yes.
What are they?
Yeah. Well, the worst one is it's just happened. It didn't come into place until next year. But it's to do with the tackle height. As from next year, you have to tackle below the waist, or it's a penalty, which I think is ridiculous. I think personally that's ridiculous. I don't know how they're going to be able to do that, and I think it's also it could potentially be more dangerous. I think. Actually.
Yeah.
A lower level of the sport, your club rugby. I think you're going to put a lot of people off.
3.
Yeah,
3's not a bad score, man.
only just 3.
I mean, 3 as well, bearing in mind that Exeter have their own chant.
yes, they do.
Could you just do that chant for them? A definite no from the parrot.
Yeah, you're not right. You can't write just about 3.
Oh, I can do 2.5.
Yeah, 2.5, but I think that's more down to the weather. We went on a horrendous weather weekend, so it changes. But you can only really gauge it on when you went. So
Yeah.
so I'm going to say 2.5. Yeah.
Oh dear. Wow. Have you anything to add to your experience on tackle bags?
I'm really looking forward to going up to see a game of rugby league. Actually.
Ah,
I
yeah.
really am looking forward to that. I have to say. It means just.
What? You said that without moving your lips. You said come for a couple. Have a couple. Oh, thanks for that. It's a nice little stop off this. Bit weird though, isn't it, having a parrot in there?
Yeah, but I mean, quite nice.
Where's the van? I'm back home. And just like 1895, rugby union going its way and rugby league going another, me and May Rees went our separate ways. He walked home and I came back in the van. So what do we think about rugby union? Well, not really for me, maybe not for a lot of rugby league people. It's a good enough spectacle. They put on a good show, but rugby union's rugby union, and I'm not going to be moved. Competition time. Obviously, the eagle-eyed viewer will be looking at this excellent Exeter Chiefs plastic cup. Quality. I think it cost £1 every time we got around and forgot to take them back. And Mrs. Waywell's just said to me I need to shift them out the cupboard. So perhaps this is a good giveaway for anybody watching Tacklebags. Not entirely sure how I'm going to do that, but perhaps if people make a comment and hashtag Tacklebags, I'll look at those comments. The best comment, I'll send them the cup. No expense spared here on Tacklebags. So get your comments below. Anyway, moving on. If you want to support this channel and keep me on the road, then make sure that you buy us a coffee in one of the links. The link's in the description, or it could be appearing on the screen. If I get that technically astute, it should be here. Buy us for coffee will help me put fuel in the van and possibly buy me a pie at the match. So you'll be helping me out. That'd be great. Don't forget to subscribe, like, comment, share. Absolutely important. Share with other rugby league fans. I'm going to go and see all the games. Well, that's still the plan. So there's nothing else I've got to say on Exeter and Rugby Union. That's it. Drawing a line under it. The only thing now to say is I'll be going on to Cornwall RLFC. And they'll be playing Rochdale Hornets in the Challenge Cup. And I've arranged to go down there and provide a bit of coverage from a Tacklebags perspective. To go or not to go, Tacklebags has the question. Sort of Shakespeare reference there, if anybody's still watching. Right, that's that. Oh God, I think he used it for a pee.